Hello and welcome to this tutorial on this simple block number 18. So if we look at this part, we have a hole and then we have a kind of unusual looking shape. So it looks like I can extrude a shape like this, do this sketch, and then we'll create our hole and then we'll add our rounds. So this is a full round, so that means our radius goes all the way around, and then we'll add these fillets in at the top there. All right, so let's get started. So we'll go ahead and enter, and it looks like if I want to orientate it like this, I'm going to sketch on my front plane. So I'm going to just sketch the general shape to start. So that's that outside, and I'm going to start adding the dimensions before I continue. So I'll make that 50 because the outside is 50. So the hole, the distance from here to here is 30 plus. So a full round means that we have a 40 diameter. So the distance from here to here is going to be 20. So I'm going to make this 50 then as well. And then let's look at the top. So our top is then 30. So we'll add those 3 dimensions. And then our thickness looks like it's 10 throughout the whole thing. So it's actually 10 and a 30. So because that's 50, but we will dimension it exactly like we're seeing it in the picture. So we'll come down over. So we'll finish our shape. And if we get all of our horizontal and vertical relationships, we're good. You notice that this one doesn't have that horizontal. So we'll come over here and get that. We'll add my 10 and my 30. And then, so you'll notice that we're still underdefined, and this line here is blue, so it can change thickness. So we'll have a quick look. So I don't see a dimension for that, but we can assume that it looks the same. So we'll assume that that is actually 10, and we'll add that 10 in there. Now we're fully defined. So we'll finish that sketch and we'll extrude. And this time I'm actually I want my plane in the center, so I can put my circle right on that axis. So at 40, so I'm going to take a mid-plane and go 40. So by doing that mid-plane, my plane will be right in the middle, and that'll help me out when I draw this circle. So I'm going to sketch on that face so that I can make this circle. We'll go normal 2. And now my origin is right in the middle, so I can choose center line instead of a normal line, and that draws a construction line. So from my origin all the way across to that other line, that just allows me now to have my circle right on that line because it's centered. So I'm going to add my dimension of 30 in. So that's 30 from the back edge, like so. And you'll notice now that I'm actually, it's under this part, which if we look here, it actually does look like it's under. So we'll go back normal 2 and finish dimensioning our sketch. So our hole is 20. So just with those 2 dimensions and that construction line, we're able to get this cut. So, and anytime we're going through the whole thing, instead of choosing blind, I want to choose through all, and I'm going that one way. So now we'll add the fillets. So these first fillets are 10, so there's 4 of them. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, so just select each of those edges. So you'll notice here, even though I can't see that back edge, you can get that orange line to come through, or you can just rotate and select that back line. So we have those 4 fillets. So that's looking good. So that is right on that edge, exactly like it is in this picture. Then we can go fillet again. So we could fillet with a 20, but there is something called a face fillet as well, which gives us the full round, or we can go with the full round fillet. So the full round fillet, or we have a full round. So in a full round fillet, you need a face, 3 faces. So this is my first face, my center face, and then my other side. And by choosing that, it actually will just do a full round in there. So we look at that isometric compared to our picture, and it looks good. Thank you.